Still on the issue of reconciling with our dear Queen Naomi, trying to reintroduce her back to the palace and all the intrigues that are involved right now. I'm so glad to bring you this next story, and it has to do with Operation Bring Back Queen Naomi back to the palace. So it is being alleged, that Ooni of Ife has enlisted our dear Deji of Akure, to help bring back Queen Naomi to the palace. Yes, you heard me well. Okay, so the royal corridors of Ileife, as usual, are very much abuzz with this story of Queen Naomi reintroduction to the palace. Okay, and once again, and this time, speculation is rife. That the owner of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Ogunsi, has taken a strategic step in his quest to bring Queen Naomi back to the palace. Don't forget our dear Ooni of Ife, the man a strategic thinker. I give that to him. So I'm not surprised again that he's taking a very strategic move right away. Okay, so our dear Kabiyesi, has reportedly, met with his longtime ally and close confidant, the Deji of Akure, for the purpose of him helping to discuss this delicate for the purpose of trying to discuss this delicate matter, with him, to maybe put heads together and see what how it pans out from there. So this meeting is not only a testament to the deep friendship, between the two royal fathers, but also a reflection of the pivotal role the Deji of Akure plays in Queen Naomi's life. I've always said it that look, this man is like, not just the spiritual father, but it's like a direct father to Queen Naomi. Because don't forget that Queen Naomi is from Akure, and this is Deji of Akure we're talking about right now. Okay? As the spiritual leader of the Akure people, to whom Queen Naomi belongs, the Deji holds a fatherly influence over her. This is, very clear and obvious. His recent vocal support for her, during the trying times, has solidified, his position as a trusted figure in her life. And this is one of the reasons why I keep saying it that look, if there's one person Queen Naomi respects so much with passion, it has to be Deji of Akure because the man God bless him so much. He has always been there for our dear Queen Naomi. And I'm not surprised that Ooni of Ife, being a very strategic thinking kind of person, has, gone into this meeting with him because obviously he's going to tap from his own world of experience, being the direct spiritual father of Queen Naomi, to see how they can navigate this whole thing to make it seamless at the end of the day. So the Onip's decision to seek Deji of Akure's intervention, for me, has underscored the complexity of the entire situation. While the monarch, that is our dear Kabiyesi, is known for his wisdom and diplomatic approach, Queen Naomi's departure from the palace, that time caused a stir, with many seeing her as a heart and soul of the royal household. She was. Don't forget, I keep saying this wherever I go to, that during her time in the palace, that was when the serenity, the conviviality of the environment, the peace, everything that you want to talk about, that was when we had it. Queen Naomi was just somebody on another level. The peace in the palace was something else. And even as we speak, the palace has never witnessed that sort of peace up to this moment. And that perhaps explains why, apart from the spiritual cover that Queen Naomi is reported to have always given to Ooni of Ife, a lot of Ile-Ife women and even young people have always clamored for her to come back, because during her time they did enjoy her very well. Don't forget about even the scholarship scheme that she introduced at that time, which is still running till today. Don't forget that. So Queen Naomi is not something that can be easily wished away like that. So I'm not surprised that Ooni of Ife is making, this level of effort all over the place, to ensure that she comes back, peacefully. Okay. Her departure, of course, left a void that the Oni of Ife, seems to have, made up his mind to refill once again. And I think that is the reason why he's going all the way to make this happen. Okay? And sources close to the palace have revealed that the Deji of Akure has been a very steadfast supporter of Queen Naomi, standing by her during her moment of struggle and advocating for her well-being. Yes, I even said this before, and I'm happy that the palace insiders also know this. So his involvement in this reconciliation effort could be the key to breaking the deadlock. Okay, don't forget that it's not just the Deji of Akure alone that is tackling Queen Naomi on this issue. I've also said in some other fora where other people are also involved. Okay, but however, the question remains: will Queen Naomi yield to the persuasive charm and fatherly wisdom of the Deji of Akure, or will she stand firm in her decision to stay away from the palace completely? I'm just asking, but I know this is going to be difficult for Queen Naomi. Looking to, Deji of Akure's eyes, who she sees as a father, big, big father. It's going to be funny how she's going to say, I not go agree, and stuff like that. It's really going to be difficult, okay? So it's going to be interesting how this pans out at the end of the day. Her recent statements suggest a woman who is strong willed and deeply rooted in her faith, making her potential return, a topic of heated debates among Yoruba elites and the general public. Yes, her return to the palace, a lot of people have debated and are still debating about it. I here, yours sincerely, has done some videos on this. Wherein I was asking, will she return back to the palace? Will she ever return back to the palace? I've asked that question on multiple occasions, and I'm still asking up to now. Okay, so the stakes are very high, for Ooni of Ife right now, because he appears determined to rekindle the royal bond with Queen Naomi. Don't forget that during the time Queen Naomi was in the palace, they had the best of relationship. Their love was something else. A lot of people envy the kind of love both of them share. And even while she left the palace, we know that they always have a way to see themselves. And that love, for those of you who watched the video of that reunion in Akure the other time, did you people see how even when Ooni of Ife was standing and dancing with Tadenika, intermittently he was stealing glances at her. Yes, she was standing. I think she was standing like to his left. Yes, to his left, about 3, 4, 5 seats away. Intermittently, this man kept stealing glances at Queen Naomi, and the way Ooni of Ife was so happy that day, just seeing Queen Naomi like that in that public forum, you could see the happiness in his eyes. It wasn't all about Tadenika that he was just dancing with. It was also, when you see man, when you see man when see woman when in love, I'm talking from the place of a man right now. When we see a lady that we love, we betray ourselves. Our smile and everything will just betray us because the smile they different, and that was the kind of smile we saw in the face of Ooni of Ife on that day. Those of you who did not watch that video, please go and look for that video of that Akure reunion and watch it closely, and come back here and tell me if I'm lying or not. Okay, so as the days unfold, okay, all eyes are on the palace of Ile-Ife and the ancient city of Akure. Yeah, these two cities, okay? And of course, you know why. Will the Deji of Akure's intervention pave the way for Queen Naomi's triumphant return? Or will Queen Naomi choose to chart her own path, independent of the royal establishment? I really don't know. I have been asking this question, on multiple occasions. And now that Deji is now face to face with Queen Naomi, I'm sure in the days ahead we'll be able to know how the whole thing went. Okay. But I tell you, people, one thing is certain though, this royal drama is far from over. Yeah, I'm very, very sure of this. This is very certain. And take it from me. This royal drama is far from over. And the days ahead promise a blend of intrigue, tradition, and suspense as the world watches the story of love, power, and reconciliation play out in the Yoruba royal circle. Okay? So, like I always say, this Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife love conundrum doesn't seem to have an end. And it's looking like one of those stories that might just not ever, ever have an end. I'm telling you this. Because just when you think that you are getting to the end of one chapter, another chapter is opening. Just when you finish this chapter, another one is, is opening. Different layers are coming up every day, different narratives. So it's looking like this is going to be one of those royal love stories that will never have an end. Okay, so, but well, I don't know what to think about this, but this is my opinion because we've been on this trajectory for God knows when, for a very long time now, and every day is fresh drama, every day is fresh piece of news. Okay, so, but like I always say, you see, this is what is coming out from the social media that is already making the rounds in the social media right now, and we have decided to bring it to you. Please do not take this story as 100% facts, because it's still based within the realm of rumors, and speculation making a round in the social media. So, what do you think about this story? Please feel free, go to the comment section and kindly leave your comment. I'm going to meet you right there. God bless you. Bye bye.